Dear students, in the fourth unit, in this video, we are going to discuss about information system controls. Let us see what is the meaning of IS controls and what are the types of IS controls that are commonly used in organizations. To minimize errors, disaster, interruptions of service, computer crime, and breaches of security, special policies and procedures must be incorporated into the design and implementation of information systems. The combination of manual and automated measures that safeguard information systems and ensure that they perform according to a management standards is termed as controls. Controls consists of all the methods, policies and organizational procedures that ensure the safety of the organization's assets, the accuracy and reliability of its accounting records, and operational adherence to management standards. In the past, the control of information systems was treated as an afterthought, addressed only toward the end of implementation, just before the system was installed. Today, however, the organizations are so critically dependent on information systems that vulnerabilities and control issues must be identified as early as possible. The control and security of an information system must be an integral part of its design. Users and builders of systems must pay close attention to security controls throughout the system's lifespan, starting with requirements development. The combination of manual and automated measures that safeguard information systems and ensure that they perform according to management standards is termed as information system controls. Controls are defense mechanisms that are designed to protect all the components of an information system, especially data, software, hardware, and networks. Properly designed controls may prevent errors from occurring, deter, deter criminals from attacking the system, and deny access to unauthorized persons. Information systems are controlled by a combination of general controls and application controls. General controls are those that control and design security and use of computer programs and the security of data files in the general throughout the organization's information technology infrastructure. On the whole, general controls apply to all computerized applications and consists of a combination of hardware, software, and manual procedures that create an overall control environment. Whereas application controls are specific controls unique to each computerized application, such as payroll, accounts receivable, and order processing. They consist of controls applied from the user functional area of a particular system and form program procedures. Now let us discuss about some of the general controls. The major categories of general controls are physical controls, access controls, data, security controls, biometric controls and administrative controls. First, let us discuss about physical controls. Physical security refers to the physical protection of computer facilities and resources. This includes protecting physical property such as computers, data centers, software, manuals, and networks. Physical security provides a protection against most natural hazards as well as against some human hazards. Appropriate physical security may include several controls such as human guards and locked doors. Second type is access controls. Access control is the restriction of unauthorized user access to a portion of computer system or to the entire system. To gain access, the user must first authorize. Then, when the user attempts to gain access, he or she must be authenticated. Access control software is commercially available for large mainframes, mini computers, personal computers, local area networks, and dial-in communication networks. Access controls to the network is executed through firewalls, which will be discussed later in this unit. Third is biometric controls. A biometric control is an automated method of verifying the identity of a person based on physiological or behavioral characteristics. The most common biometric controls are the following. Hand geometry. Similar to fingerprints, except the verifier uses a television-like camera to take a picture of the user's hand. Certain characteristics of the hand, example finger length and thickness, are electronically compared against the information stored in the computer. And blood vessel pattern in the retina of an eye is also used as a biometric control. Voice in another important biometric control. A match is attempted between the user's voice and the voice pattern stored on templates. And signatures also used as a biometric control. Keystroke dynamic. The person's keyboard pressure and the speed is matched against pre-stored information. And facial thermography. An infrared camera captures a portrait of the face and registers the different temperatures emanating from the underlying blood vessels. The picture is stored. When you use the computer, another picture is taken and matched with the pre-stored one. Fourth type of controls is data security controls. Data security is concerned with protecting data from accidental or intentional disclosure to unauthorized persons or from unauthorized modifications or destruction. Data security functions are implemented through operating systems, security access control programs, database or data communication products, recommended backup or recovery procedures, application programs, and external control procedures. Other general controls. Several other types of controls are also considered in general. These including programming control, controls to prevent misunderstanding or misinterpretation, and system development controls. Of special interest are administrative controls, which deal with issuing guidelines and monitoring compliance with the guidelines, and communications control, which are given a most important in IS controls. The second category is application controls. The general controls do not protect the content of each specific application. Therefore, controls are frequently built into the application. That is, they are the part of the software and are usually written as validation rules. So they can be classified into three major categories: input control, processing controls, and output controls. Input controls are designed to prevent data alteration or loss. Data are checked for accuracy, completeness, and consistency. Input controls are very important. They prevent the garbage in and garbage out situation. Processing controls. Processing controls ensure that there are complete, valid, and accurate when being processed, and those programs have been properly executed. These programs allow only authorized users to access certain programs or facilities, and they monitor the computers used by individuals. Output controls ensure that the results of computer processing are accurate, valid, complete, and consistent. By studying the nature of common output errors and the causes of such errors, management can evaluate possible controls to deal with the problems. Also, control ensures that outputs are sent only to authorized personnel. Okay, so those are all the two different categories of controls that are generally implemented in information system.